Have you ever got home from work and thought the last thing I want to do right now is get ready to go out, and you've got 15 minutes to do it? I'm going to try and do it. The last thing I wanted to do was I just wanted to curl up on the sofa. But anyway, I'm going to do it, and I'm hoping that you might come along with me. I'm going to go off camera for a minute. I'm going to get my curling irons and just see if I can defrizz the front of my hair, but I am going to add my makeup on top of what I've already got. Now, I knew this morning that I wouldn't have time, so I did some really good skin prep and some very basic makeup. I'm going to do the most minimal look with the highest impact, so follow along with me. I may not get through it all. I might just at some point just decide I can't do this, like we all do, but I'm going to give it a go. Right, I'm back. I've done 4 pieces with my hot iron, and this morning I prepped for it by adding some Amika oil. I knew that I needed to look quite nice for work anyway, and I thought it would be a good prep for tonight. So this morning when I went to work 8 hours ago, if you've seen my underpainting video, I'll link it above. So I basically added a blush and bronzer and highlighter and concealer and nothing on my eyes, but I did do some mascara because I've got a Kulfi eyeliner on, which I'm going to leave as the basis to my makeup. The quickest way, in my opinion, to an evening look and distract from how tired you are is to do a smoky eye, and that's what I'm going to do. All I'm going to do is use 2 Victoria Beckham products, and the first is the bronzing brick, which I've got in number 3, which is slightly darker. I'm just going to add the bronzer in my crease, just to give my eyes a little bit of a shape. Can you see that the Kulfi, I'll put the colour below, the Kulfi eyeliner actually has stayed on really well all day. And this is actually their mascara, volumizing mascara, I think. So just slap it on, tons and tons and tons of bronzer on your eyes, don't be scared. And we'll sort of tidy up the eyebrows in a minute. But that's the shape. I've got the Victoria Beckham Lid Luster in Midnight, which is quite deep, quite scary, but actually just be really brave and throw it on. That's my advice to you. And just put it on the mobile lid, and we're going to blend it in a minute. And pack on as much as you can and as much as you want, and just be F it. I've just been to work and you're lucky that I'm here, so get over my eyeshadow not being perfect. That's what I think. So that's that. Now I'm going to just blend this up, and if you can see, what happens is that the Victoria Beckham Midnight, sort of as you blend it out, fades out into a sort of brown. So it mixes cleverly with the bronzer. Now, I think that could be enough. I'm quite tempted to put on some more, but I haven't really got time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit to my lower lash, just the lower outer half. I've added some more of the Kulfi eyeliner, and I'll put you out of your misery. It's actually in the colour, what is the colour? Rain Check, and it's a fantastic blue. So I just thickened the line that I have on the upper lash line, and I've added some on the bottom to blend beautifully with the Midnight. I promise you I haven't planned this, I'm just faking it. And I'm still not sure I'm going to get to the end, because I think I'm just going to go, do you know what? I'm going to go and have a gin and tonic or a cup of tea and just watch Netflix. But I'm going to carry on. For now, I'm going to carry on. The reason that I've done the eyeshadow first is because it's quite rare that the Victoria Beckham has fallout, but actually it does. But it does, actually, big blue spot there. That's not very helpful, is it? Then I'm going to add a bit of my most reliable mascara, and I don't actually know whether this is going to work. I should actually add false eyelashes or just like 2 sections of clusters on each eye, but I can't be bothered. So here we go, Bad Girl Bang. I mean, for me, unlike many beauty YouTubers, I actually have a job. I actually have to go to work. My channel's relatively new and I haven't got that many subscribers, but I'm hoping it will grow. So please subscribe if you feel like it and you enjoy this and you find that you might be interested in some more haphazard and perhaps even calmer videos. Put the notification bell on and then maybe I'll see a bit more of you, because it'd be so nice to get to the point where I can do lives and actually ask you what you think rather than guess what you think. But yeah, I'm a TV producer and I've just started, so not only have I got a job, I've got a new job, and you know what new jobs are like. But it's been fun. I love the people, I love the project that I'm working on. It's for an American network, I think I can say that, can't say anything else. This morning I used the One Size Powder Melt setting spray, which I think has done a grand job of keeping my base makeup in place. So I'm trying to work out what else do I actually need. I've got these big eyes. Just going to see if I can flick this up a bit. I've decided on what my outfit is. At the moment I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt and some flip-flops, but I've decided that because I don't want to have to think about anything, I'm just going to find my glammest dress, my highest shoes, put them on, put some earrings on and get in the car and drive. Okay, so that's that. Now I think my curls have cooled down, so that I've used some of this from Sam McKnight. The label's worn off and I don't know what it's called, but it's an oil, and basically I have found a cocktail that works for me and I scrunch it into my hair. So oops, take my glasses off so you can carry on looking at my rather gorgeous eyes, if I say so myself. And then once I've done the oil, now this is like glue in a jar for your hair. So you take the tiniest little bit. I don't know how this would work for straight hair. I mean, it certainly works for curly hair. And you put it into your hair and it's like glue. It's like wherever you put it in your hair, it's sort of, your hair sticks to where you've put it. And I've actually found this to be a really, really cool combo. Got to give a shout out to the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel, because I put it on this morning and it actually hasn't moved. I'm just putting a bit more on for no reason at all, really, just for comfort. Now, cheek-wise, I've decided that I do want to just slightly add something to my cheeks. So I'm going to take my Westman Atelier in Petal and add just the top, because I don't need to add any more, because that One Size is pretty awesome. I put that on at 9 o'clock this morning and it's like, I don't know, 6 o'clock at night, and this has actually kept everything where it needs to be. And then I have fallen in love with this Maybelline shimmery blush thing. Why is everything called long names? But I like what this does. It sort of adds highlighter in a way, but gradually takes you into the blush. They have mattes and they have shimmers, and this one is, I've used this before, this is 05 in Blazing Blush. It works really well, isn't it funny? Like Westman Atelier, V expensive, Maybelline, affordable. I had got the Rare Beauty Joy, but you know what? I'm not going to use it. I'm going to add a tiny bit of concealer. Now, the biggest question now is, what on earth do I do with my lips? Do I do what I'm tempted to do, which is a full red, because it's the only thing that brightens up my face, or do I go just... I'm going to go red. I'm going to go red, and then if it's hideous, I'm going to take it off. Because I've never done a red lip with this eye. So, yeah. And that's it. That's the basic red lip smoky eye look. Now, to those of you who know my channel, you know this is my favourite red lip combo. It's 3 products. This is the e.l.f. lip liner in Red Receipt. This is a very old L'Oreal liquid lip in I Don't. And then finally what I do, once that's dried down, don't ask me why, because I don't think it makes any difference, but it just makes me feel better. This is the Victoria lipstick in Fire, and I just slick a tiny bit on the top. Now, what do you think? Too much? I don't know if, yeah, I think it is too much. It's either lips or eyes, isn't it? I've done it now. And at least nobody will notice that I'm tired. They might go, oh, she's wearing red lipstick with smoky eyes, but they won't go, oh, she didn't really want to come, did she? So there we go, that's it. I will show you my dress. I'll go and put it on right now. I hope you have followed along and have been inspired to, even on some of the worst days, to carry on living your life. And actually, and don't forget, you don't have to put any makeup on. I just do it because it makes me feel better. But actually, you could just go out, do your thing, and no one will care what you've got on your eyes, on your lips, anywhere. But there you go, that's me. Do like and subscribe. It'd be nice to see you again. It'd be lovely to get to a point where I can do this stuff live, where you can actually tell me that is too much. Or if you think, well, it might be too much, but it's acceptable, or I would never do it, or actually, what the hell? Yeah, leave me a comment, and hopefully I'll see you soon. So that's my dress. Can't remember where I got it from. Somewhere in Malibu when I lived in LA. That's what it looks like from the sides. Here's my messy dressing room. I've done it. I actually managed to get ready, and I think it's been about 30 minutes with everything done. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon.